Okay, I bet everyone's been looking forward to this, and shock horror, it's another rant video, and this time it's in regard of bus drivers in general. Well, today did a little bit of my shopping right this evening. I pressed the button to well in advance before the stop that I needed to come off at, and then the bus driver let the passengers on, but then wouldn't let me come off. And then I'm pressing the button, and then the bus driver's still not opening the door. And I don't see how the bus driver can be blind, because, as you know, most buses it's I have my father has worked for London Transport for many years. A lot of my family I've actually worked. Either have worked on the buses or they still do. So I kind of know how it all kind of operates. So obviously you press the button on there, and you'll see the sign saying bus stopping. And then what's usually supposed to happen is that there's a little thing on their dashboard to show that a passenger has requested to come off. Now I know it's not broken, because after he missed my stop and I pressed for the next stop, the guy actually stopped and there was nobody there. So yeah, that was complete and utter pain. And again, this happened to me last week Saturday as well. Similar thing. It was a different bus route. Pressed the button, bus driver couldn't bother to stop. And then a week before that, this woman was with her kids, and then also they were very young kids. So I don't know how far how far away if they'd stopped at the stop that they should have done for them to walk. So she had maybe I think about three really young kids, and she had the pram. She's pressing the button to come off. The bus driver's still not opening the door, and then just standing there. And then the passengers are actually screaming at the guy to open the door because the woman wants to come off, and he's still not listening. And then eventually he kind of got the message, and then opened the door, and then let the woman out and their kids. Now I've noticed that this seems to be happening quite a lot, because once in a while, I've had it happen to me once in a very blue moon where they haven't basically stopped, but it very rarely kind of happens. Or sometimes the button's been broken and then it doesn't start showing up. But on the occasions where it's been happening to me quite lately, there hasn't been any of that problem at all. Now I don't know if I know that we're all going through a hard time. We've come out of the pandemic, or I suppose we're still kind of in it because the thing hasn't gone away completely, so to speak, and the cost of living has kind of going up, and people are struggling and completely stressing out, right? But if you can't be bothered if you're sitting there and you're doing a job like that, and then you can't be bothered to concentrate, or you can't be asked, quit. If you don't like your job, even though it's easier said than done. But I don't understand why there seems to be quite a lot of these bus drivers of late, where they just can't even be. It's like they can't be bothered. They can't even be bothered to do their job properly. In simply just stopping at a stop where someone has requested. I can understand it if somebody where someone's pressed it right at the last minute, and then they haven't got time to brake. That I get. That's on the passenger in doing it. I always do it in advance, so they know when to stop, and then they're still not stopping. And as I said before, this has been happening. I would say this has been happening to me for maybe the last year and a half or so, and it's kind of annoying. And as I said before, these bus drivers really need to sit there and pull their fingers out in concentrating in doing their job, and because you can see it in their faces. And as I said, if you don't like it, quit. So yeah, that's basically my rant on bus drivers, and I'm kind of just really kind of annoyed. I really can't wait to get back to learning how to drive, and then getting my own car getting another car again, because I really don't want to use public transport. I know that running the maintenance of a car, it can be expensive, and the petrol is expensive, even though it's going down. But yeah, I want to go back to driving again, and then so I can get to where I need to be, and I don't have to rely on these stupid bus drivers not bothering to stop. But yeah, I'm kind of like really kind of annoyed with the attitude with a lot of these bus drivers. I know that not all bus drivers are like that, but and then obviously people like that, they're giving them a bad name. But as I said before, right, some of them, as I said before, they really need to sit there and pull their fingers out in terms of not bothering and concentrating and doing a job, or acting as if they can't be asked in bothering to be the job. I mean, as I said before, common courtesy and manners don't cost a thing. So as I said, if they don't like it, quit. If they don't seem to be wanting to do their job properly. So and then even if you complain, right, now sod all's gonna happen anyway, because I've had stuff like that happen, and I've complained, taking the picture of the number plate, and then absolutely nothing's happened, or we don't bother replying to you. But that seems to be a systematic thing in this society, where whether it's governments, whether it's people, or the people in a job where they just can't be asked in wanting to do the job properly. It's all gone down the crapper. Anyway, that's enough of my rant. So it's a Friday evening here. I'm just going for a quick little walk. So wherever you all are in the world, I hope you all have a fantastic weekend, and make sure that whatever it is that you're doing, that you're all keeping safe and having fun. So take care, bye for now, and stay safe.